Influencers are getting worse by the day. Hello, you gorgeous donut. There is an epidemic of influencers with serious main character syndrome, and they're taking over our streets. In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the worst cases of this, and later in this video, there's one specific clip that I feel like is going to make you lose faith in humanity. Nothing you do is embarrassing if you choose not to be embarrassed. Stop holding back and just be you. Top 10 coldest moments right there. Anyone else feeling a little bit chilly right now? Oh, did you see the way she walked down them stairs? What? Now that is a main character I've ever seen. What? Love it! Oh. The confidence, the razzmatazz, it can't be beat. That's true though, right? Like, being embarrassed is a choice. If you want to, you know, walk down a set of 4 steps for no reason at all, don't feel embarrassed to do it, because you can, love. I don't really understand, like, what she's trying to prove here. Is walking down steps embarrassing? Is this what I feel like that's not embarrassing. I mean, for some people it might be. You might get the ick, you know, you're like, oh god, why am I, like, literally... It actually is quite embarrassing when you think about it. Like, when you walk down steps, you're getting less tall. Like... Oh, that's so embarrassing. I'm never walking down steps. I'm just staying there if I'm high. I don't know what she was trying to prove here. Like, she zoomed in on this guy, who I think she thinks that he's looking at her like, wow, look at her. She is, she just got so much confidence. I want to be her one day. I feel like he's looking at her going, why did she just do that? She just walked up the steps, told her friend to start recording, then walked down, and then started recording me. Just a little bit confused, if anything, love.
I'm so sorry, but no amount of money could make me hang out with an ugly dude. Like, I'm walking down the street in Miami. This is like the street in Brickell where you always see an ugly, ugly ass dude with the hottest girl on his arm. And I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking, money's not that hard to make. It's not. You don't have to hang around ugly men if you want money.
I thought, when I started watching this, I was like, oh, this is satire. Like, she's like taking the piss here. I don't think she is. She's like actually being deadly serious here. How do you know? That person might find that person attractive. Just because you don't doesn't mean that they won't find them attractive. Not everyone's got the same attractiveness scale as you, love. You probably look at me and go, wow, he looks like a toe. But someone likes it, and just downstairs, and I think she likes it. I'm gonna go and ask her. I need reassurance. That guy might be broke as well, so you're presuming he has money. He might not. She might just think he's funny, or she might think he's a caring person. Just because 2 pretty people are going out with each other doesn't mean they're happy. You know, they might be, but I'm not saying, you know, that's the be all and end all.
So, what do you think is gonna happen as soon as you, like, get older? You're just gonna get a new one. Like, it's not even, like, smart money. You're not...
That was so funny when she said that. Like, she walked past the pub and they all went, whoa! That was such good timing. Listen to this.
What do you think is gonna happen as soon as you, like, get older? You're just gonna...
It couldn't have worked out better.
Like, it's not even, like, smart money. You're not... These girls always act like they're, like, cheat coding. Like cheat code. Like, okay, you sacrificed your happiness for a handbag? For a piece of leather? That's probably fake anyways. I don't know. It's just actually so insane to me. You actually could never pay me for that to be my lifestyle, because it's literally so much easier to just make it yourself, get your own self the handbag, and then you can date literally whoever you want.
This is some serious, like, main character thoughts right here. You're saying that everyone else has the same ambitions in life as you, is to what, like, be rich and get a handbag? Is that what you're trying to say here? Maybe it's that person that you're saying is with an ugly man doesn't actually like handbags. You know, maybe they're not actually that bothered about having loads of money as long as they've got enough money to live. You're painting everyone with the same brush that you paint your own life with, which is unfair. I feel like your thought process on life is very shallow as well. Like, you're judging people when they're happy. Like, it has no impact on your life. These 2 people being together, but you're allowing it to make you angry, which is so strange.
People say, what are you doing? You say, things that please me.
This
and
is
they
what
say,
I'm talking about.
Toward what end? And you say, pleasure. And they say, but really, what are you working on? And you say, having a good time. And I say, but what do you hope to accomplish? And you say, living happily ever after. And they say, but what do you want to leave as your legacy? And you say, I was a happy one. And they say, but what is the mark that you want?
That's spectacular, that, like, that's beautiful. Beautiful. I wish I could do that. I feel like if I did that, they would revoke my passport, or they'd just, like, rip my boarding pass up in front of us. And that's how I had it electronically. 1-0 to me. I don't really understand if this has any purpose. I feel like she's just doing it for the love of the game. Like, she's practiced the craft of a handstand her whole life, and she wants everyone to know about it. And I kind of rate it. She's not hurting anybody. Yes, it's very main character energy. Yes, she's been very confident and just kind of being out there, but I kind of rate it. I can't do a handstand. That's a very special gift right there, and if I could do that, I would be showing it off too. Main character tries to jump out of a hot air balloon. Oh God, please do it without a safety harness. Please do it without sorry guys, the internal thoughts were in there.
You're not high enough.
I am high. Bro,
No, you're not.
bro,
You're not.
I've got thousands.
You
of
don't.
skydivers.
I don't give a man. You have to tell this before we need to ask for permission.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to do this. We're actually filing a permit, and you're up. I'm telling you, man. We are actually filing a permit. If we do this illegally, man, we're
Well,
fucked.
you have it on video. You just tried to stop me.
What?
You have it on video. You just tried to stop me.
I don't.
Oh, this is the worst type of like influencer. Like, you're just basically what this guy is saying who works here is if you jump off this hot air balloon, we're gonna lose the permit. Business is probably gonna have to shut down, and I imagine with it being a hot air balloon business, it's probably like a family-run thing or something. So you're literally going to ruin this small business just because you want an Instagram reel shot or a TikTok. Like, just don't do it. Think of someone but yourself in this scenario. It's not worth the TikTok. All of these people losing their jobs.
I can't stop you physically. I'm going down right now.
Yeah, please,
I'm going to call the police.
Can you please cooperate, please?
Someone. Someone, you copy? Yeah, please call the policeman. One guy is trying to jump from the balloon.
Please let him go.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's
No,
not,
please,
that's
please
illegal. You
down.
cannot
Yeah, but
do
we
that.
can decide what we want to do.
No, you have to take permit for all that.
Not only has he ruined the guy who works there's day, everyone else who paid for this hot air balloon ride has to go down early because this guy wants to jump off for a TikTok. Just go, oh, actually, like, if I am disrupting everything, I'll just not do it then, right? It's fine.
Come on, man.
No, come on, man, no. I'm telling you, no. Stop pushing it.
I mean,
I'm being serious here, man.
I know you're being serious.
Yeah, stop it.
But I mean, just don't
No.
handle the rig, man. Come on.
I'm not letting you jump. Okay, it's over. Stop it.
Bro, come on,
If
man.
you don't let go of my hand,
Literally, if you jump, I'm going to lose my job and I won't be able to pay my bills. Please, just stay where you are for the love of God, please. You've asked about 50 times here and he said no every single time. What makes you think he's going to say yes the 51st time, fella?
Live every day like it's your birthday. This is the #1 hack to shining the highest in every day of your life. If you live every day like it's your birthday, you are celebrated. It's about treating yourself. It's about spoiling yourself. It's about being the person that you are.
I don't want to be too harsh on this one because she seems like she's like really, she seems like a mythical character. Like the room she's in, the suit she's wearing, what she's talking about as well. Like, treat every day like it's your birthday. Honestly, love, I wish I could. I think everyone watching this wishes it was their birthday every single day. Waking up to some presents or like, you know, just like some gifts off your family. I'm sure everyone would take that, but unfortunately, just not gonna happen, is it? Also, if every day was your birthday, then you would never appreciate your birthday, right? Have some of that. Just sit with that thought for a sec, guys. Just getting real deep now.
You can really be your true self. Live every day like you're reborn and live every day like it's your birthday because you're invited to mine.
What is this podcast? You know, if you just don't really take in what she's saying, but you just like the overall vibe of it, I feel like this would be a funny one to listen to. The Princess Aisha. That is so funny. Like, I imagine the fact she's even called herself the princess goes with the brand. If I lived every day like it was my birthday, I'd be dead in about 2.5 months. Why do people who have done nothing and barely lived give others advice? Just stop. That is, to be fair, one thing that I often think whenever I'm scrolling TikTok and you get like a main character energy TikTok like this, especially when it comes from someone, you know, that is fairly, you know, that is probably like a few years younger than yourself. You're like, well, I don't really know if you've been through the stuff I've been through to be able to give us this advice, love. I don't even think she's trying to be nasty with this, honestly. Like, I think in her world, she probably does like just mentally think every day is her birthday, because I imagine she lives a pretty decent life if so. So she's probably just wants other people to be happy and other people to like feel what she feels, but she'll just not have the perspective of like how people actually live every single day. She'll just be in this bubble. That is a funny one, even if it is very out of touch. Okay, this person is apparently visiting a museum. These are my favourite kind of like TikToks. I actually really rate these because I just think like the production of it is so funny. This person, before going to this museum, is like brought someone along, not to spend time with them, but because, you know, they knew that they would be able to film them. They've went into the museum, they've handed them the phone and went, look, like, do you mind filming us for 2 minutes, just walking around looking really like nonchalant? Is that okay? This one is like main character syndrome to its core. It was what main character syndrome was built on. I've built this FYP brick by brick. POV, you are everyone's airport crush. I mean, that is an awfully bold assumption to make, love. Not mine. You wouldn't be my airport crush. No. Unlucky. The success rate is already at 99%, love. Is this a thing, by the way? Like, do people actually get airport crushes? Like, I've never, like, when I was single, I've never looked at someone in an airport and went, yeah, that's my airport crush. Or do people go to the airport looking for their airport crush and just to never see them again, not knowing what plane they're gonna go on, and, you know, you just, for the rest of your life, you're just thinking about them? Is that what an airport crush is? Passenger on a hijacked plane asked to take a photo with the hijacker. He's even got the belt on with the explosives. This is actually, like, no, you know what? I don't actually rate this main character energy. Let's just, like, talk about this. Is he taking one for the team here? Because obviously, right, it's a very high-pressured situation. Stress levels are high. Blood pressure's through the roof, okay? Especially with how high you are in the air. It's extra high. Someone needs to defuse this situation and defuse the... He's thought, how about, instead of shouting at this hijacker, who, you know, could kill Wit if you wanted to in a second, how about we just become a little bit friendly with them? How about I learn a little bit about him, have a conversation, ask to get a photo for the gram? Because obviously, I can't post it right now. He's going to want me to post this photo, which means we have to land so I can get signal so this photo can be posted. He wouldn't take the photo if he didn't think I was gonna post it. So I actually think this is like this is a genius move. He's invested early. It's like paying into your pension. You know you're going to get the payoff at the end. The safety's there. What am I talking about? I don't know, but I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time right now, guys. Hope you are too. Look how nonchalant the hijacker is as well. You can tell that's my new word, can't you? Just standing there like, oh, you alright, mate? Yeah, you alright? Got a couple of here. Could end you and your family's life, but don't worry. There you go. Lovely to meet you, mate. Lovely to meet you. One of my favourite things is that I walk around like this, hair, tats, piercings, torn clothes, and then go to traditionally classy places like art museums and shock the crap out of people there because I'm knowledgeable and educated. This is ultra main character syndrome. Do you think that you are like the centre of the universe? Like, you know, people go to the museum to look at the art. They're not really bothered about who's there, right? Like, nobody really cares. This is the one thing that when I used to like have so much like anxiety about leaving the house, like when I was younger, I used to hate leaving the house and like I'd think everyone was looking at us, and I used to hate walking to school. I used to just hate it. It used to just like take control over me life. And then one day when I got older, it clicked that actually, why do you think that you're the centre of the universe? Like, why would people be looking at you? Like, other people are probably worried about themselves. Like, no one's actually looking at you. You know what I mean? And this woman just clearly hasn't discovered this yet. Like, I wouldn't look at this woman and think anything negative, but now you've put this as the caption. Now I do. Oh, guys, 2 secs, trigger warning, James Charles.
We're in Africa, and I got a frozen brown elephant, which is Coca-Cola, hello, and cream liqueur. Literally, my dream comes true. If you tell me, I hope this drink is as good as it sounds.
Why is, like, I don't like being on this side of the production. I prefer when you just see it on TikTok, because it kind of just, the magic's still there. When you see a TikToker recording a TikTok out in public, it just kills it. It's just, the aura is like minus 1,000. I also love that when he said Coca-Cola, he was like, hello! Like, what? Why hello to Coca-Cola? Why are we celebrating Coca-Cola now? Is that niche? Also, is this like the production team for his TikTok? Or is this, like, does he need this many people on set for him trying this Coca-Cola drink? Or are these like his fans that have to wait until he's finished the TikTok? Like, have they come up to him and went, can we get a photo, James? He's like, can I just film me TikTok first? You wouldn't know who I was if I couldn't get this done. Oh, I've seen this being reported on this next one. So this is Molly May's sister, Zoe. And she was talking about like she went to Bali and she's leaving for some reason, but I've not actually seen the video, so let's watch it.
What I was saying on my story is, since landing in Bali, something for us has just not felt quite right. We came to Bali with high expectations because we'd seen on social media everyone's having such a lovely time, like such gorgeous places to go for food, and lovely beaches and lovely gyms, lovely coffee shops. If you took a picture of the coffee shop and zoomed out, you would see what the reality was. And I don't think the reality of Bali is shown much or at all, if I'm going to be completely honest. And I do think it is down to a lot of influencers and people with large followings online sort of posting the more luxury side of things.
So I kind of understand what she's saying, I get it, but also, you know, I think she then went to Dubai straight after cancelling like the rest of this Bali trip, and like Dubai is pretty much the same, but they just hide it a lot better. Like, yes, in Bali, like the posh places are right next to, you know, the places that you would consider not posh. Like, I've never been to Bali before, but just off videos, this is what I'm going on. Whereas in Dubai, they kind of keep, you know, the not so posh bit just kind of hidden, and just, you know, they kind of make out as if it's all just kind of, you know, rich people when it's not. So I don't really understand what the motive kind of is here for like making this video. Is it just she doesn't want to see any kind of like, I guess, poverty while she's on holiday, like in front of her? Is that the kind of crack here?
Did China, Hong Kong, like I did a lot, and I spent a lot of time in these countries, but there is something very different about Bali. We got told that Uluwatu, where we are now, is one of the best places to go. That's why we came here. So if this is one of the better places, then I'm not sure what the other places are like. But I do think if we travelled more north and gone to like Ubud and maybe some of like the more jungly areas, we might have had a different experience. Again, a lot of people saying that that's where they were and they felt exactly the same. So I can really see the appeal. I think if you're backpacking and you're wanting to experience different places and travel about, it's great. I think for like a holiday, staying in one place, not so great. But then also I say it's great for people that are backpacking. A lot of people message me saying they backpacked all these countries. This has been their least favourite country out of all of them.
I think this comment really sums it up. The reality of Bali, you mean it's your reality of Bali. It's an island where people actually live in, so there will always be good and bad, as it is everywhere in the world. It's not a dummy island where everyone there basically, you know, provides for tourists. It's just an island where normal people live, only with the super extra breathtaking nature and landscapes and mountains and beaches and bursts of cultural beauty. If you have failed to see and experience that, then you're right, Bali is not for you, as it is your take and reality of it. And that's kind of where I sit on it. I'm not like, I don't think she was doing this to be nasty or anything. I think this is just from her perspective, like how she feels. But I just don't really think you can say that and then go to Dubai where, you know, they make out as if it's all perfect when it's not.
This is the most stupid concept. I'm actually afraid
I mean, all you have to do is just take the tag off. Right, it's actually not... It's, to be fair, the first time you do it, if you haven't done this before, I'll admit it is a little bit confusing, like, just trying to get it off. But once you've done this once, I actually prefer it, because I don't really like having too much human interaction in my day. Like, if I can avoid human interaction in my day, I'll do it. You know, like, go to a self-checkout rather than going to, you know, somebody at the till. I will choose the self-checkout. So this, for me, is actually really good. Like, me and Chloe went to Primark the other day. They've got this now. Got some bed sheets. Bang, didn't even need to speak to anyone. Actually, just a side note, guys, off topic. When I did go into Primark, there was one lovely girl. When like I picked the bed sheets off the stand, I was walking towards the till. She literally like had a couple of bags. She dropped them and started screaming like really loud while staring at me. And I just was like, oh my god, what have I done? Like I was like, I thought I'd like done something wrong. I like maybe shot her somehow. I don't understand how. But after screaming, she went, "Are you calm?" And then like I kind of was like, I don't really know how to act here, because I was like just confused. I was like, yeah. And then we kind of were talking about YouTube and stuff. But if that girl is watching this now, apologies, because I have been thinking about it. I felt like I was a bit awkward, and I was taken back because I just wasn't expecting it. But I really appreciate it. Okay, I know we had a nice conversation, but I just, if they are watching, needed to make sure I said that. It was a wild experience, but I appreciate it.
Let's talk about the main character method. I live by this method and it has changed my life. So of course I'm going to help you live your best lives. The main character method is literally embedding everything that you want to be into your own life. For example, I started living my life, so every day was part of the plot. So season 1, episode 1, I started that. When you live your life like it's a season, like a series, Everything bad that happens, you then go, your mindset completely changes and it goes, well, of course, this is just for the plot. Like, this is just supposed to happen to get me where I'm supposed to be. And all of the things that you used to probably complain about, you stop. And then things just are attracted to you.
Hold up. I feel like we should let this woman cook. I'm kind of with it so far, strangely. Like, I would never, if I was doing this, I wouldn't tell people I was doing it, but she just has the confidence to do that. I kind of understand. I understand the ingredients here is what I'm trying to say. I understand what she's putting in the pot and mixing about. I'm kind of with it. Because then, like, you kind of follow the mindset of everything happens for a reason. But then also, like, I've had things in my life where I'm like, that's too dark for anything, for that to lead to any... Do you know what I mean? There's some things that can't be justified, but I feel like this could be used for some things. Like, minor inconveniences in your life.
Become like magnetic. It's insane. Ever since I lived by that method and I started living like I was in a TV series, I literally got invited to parties, free stuff comes in the post, like just out of nowhere, I get
Alright, kind of lost us here. Yeah. You know what? I was with you, but after 53 seconds, love, I'm bowing out. I've got me paddle and I'm just sailing out of here. I don't feel like this is gonna work. It's different for me because, you know, of the job I do. But let's say, you know, you're not a YouTuber or anything. You, like, think you're in a TV show. I don't think stuff's just gonna spawn through your letterbox that's free now that you've told yourself that you're in a TV show. Don't understand how that came about.
Random people that I've really looked up to on social media started following me. I've become friends with some people I've always wanted to be friends with. Like, it's insane.
Wait. So if I just, like, pretend that I'm, you know... If I just pretend that I'm in the Bear TV series, does that mean Jeremy Allen White is going to follow us on Instagram, please? Oh, if I just think about it really hard, maybe... Wait. Okay, I've got it in. I'm going to check my phone. Gonna check my phone. No. The last person that followed me is called Bert and has no profile picture. Well... that failed.
Add things that your main character of your life. So say you have like an influencer that you look up to. You start to embed things that they do into your life. So for me, this girl was drinking matcha all the time. She looked so pretty. She was like walking down the road. I think she was in New York City. She's drinking her matcha. I started drinking matcha. I knew it's like the matcha effect. The matcha effect is real. I literally started drinking matcha and my whole world just changed. I felt like the main character. Like my life just started to unfold and everything that was unfolding was just good, and I became a magnet to the things that I wanted to attract into my life. But the most important thing about this method is you have to believe that you deserve it. You have to be grateful as well, and you have to do these affirmations every day, like, I'm so lucky, I'm so grateful for all the things I'm getting.
I kind of, like I said at the start, I like what she's getting at here. Being the main character of your own life. Everyone should be the main character of their own life, okay? Even if you're an influencer. Some of the things I feel like is a bit far-fetched, but if this is the things that makes her mentally sane and mentally happy and makes her have purpose in her life, fair play. Okay? Fair play. I don't think this is a toxic influencer main character syndrome. I think it's okay.
So if you've known me for any amount of time, and it's also Moses because he had this in his water museum, you know? Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, it is Aquaman! Yeah! And his name is Aquaman, and not Aqua.
Aquaman? The man that rules the seas. Underneath the seas. Well, actually, that's SpongeBob SquarePants. But the second in line, like all one word, that's the name. Oh, God. Can we just talk about this? How do influencers get away with just calling their children funny names because they're an influencer or a celebrity? Like, if anyone else called their child Aquaman, someone would call Childlike. How do influencers get away with it? Like, remember when Kanye West and Kim Kardashian called their baby North? It's like, what? North? You can't call your child Aquaman. I need to sign a petition or something. You can't call, like, you know when it goes to school. Oh, we got Jake. Yes, miss. Stephen. Yes, miss. Lawrence. Yes, miss. Aquaman. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Can I tell you, they put Aqua on his little thing, and I was like, can we change that? It's Aquaman. And then someone put Agua. I was like, it's Aquaman. And I said it loud and proud in the C-section room. They asked you in the C-section.
I'm sorry, right? Oh, well, she said she had a C-section. Okay, fairs. I really wish she had a water birth, because then I would have been like, okay, Fez, I can see the vision here, Trisha. Then it would make sense. You know, that's a good way to explain it to the child. Well, you did come out in the water, and you were just like proper mint at swimming straight away. You were like Michael Phelps, and we just called you Aquaman. Oh my good God.
Bro, they're out of fish. I know a spot. Follow me.
What the? Nah, just shy part of that. Terrible crap. Just didn't hit. Just not funny. Like, I know it's comedy subjective. You know, I know that. Everyone has their own taste. This is no one's taste. Look at this child that you just traumatized here. Look at this child that you've nearly just drowned. If I was the parent, I genuinely would make sure you stay in there until the crocodiles eat you or whatever the hell's in there. Only one person in this world has an excuse to do that, and that's Trisha Paytas' new baby Aquaman. That's the only person who's got an excuse to do this. Anyone else is not valid. Only Aquaman. This is his destiny. Anyway, Donut, I hope you enjoyed this video. I actually have a series of reacting to influencers with serious main character syndrome. If you want to binge it, go on. They're exactly like this one. You'll enjoy it. Go on.
Kirkham, baby.